channel Rena 3 tir. Langsung saja kita lanjutkan gameplay dari Star Ocean The Second Evolution. Nah, di episode sebelumnya kita sudah bertemu siapa pemilik sebenarnya dari Sorcery Group, yaitu Ten Basement. Nah, lalu kita juga melihat bahwa Explore sudah hancur. Sekarang kita berada di Nede. Di sini kita akan mulai perjalanan baru, guys. Perjalanan menemukan siapa sih sebenarnya Rena itu dan siapa sih orang tuanya Rena, dan juga mencari rahasia lebih lengkap lagi dari Sorcery Group. Nah, mari kita mulai saja gameplaynya di Star Ocean Second Evolution. Kita akan lihat siapa sih yang menyelamatkan kita ini.
I have been waiting for you.
Saya sudah menunggu.
That was your voice before.
Ini adalah suaramu sebelumnya. Kemarin kita
It
diselamatkan
was.
orang ini.
I am the one who brought you here. My name is Null. I serve as the mayor of the Centropolis.
Ya betul. Saya adalah seseorang yang membawamu ke sini. Nama saya adalah Null. Saya menjadi mayor dari Centropolis. Apa itu Centropolis?
The Centropolis?
Centropolis?
We are on Nede, aren't we?
Kita ada di Nede. Benar kan?
Oh, this is Nede, all right. The Centropolis is one of Nede's largest cities.
Oh, ini adalah Nede. Betul. Centropolis adalah salah satu kota terbesar di Nede.
So, do you people have any idea why you're here on Nede right now?
Jadi, apakah kamu punya ide? Kenapa kamu di sini? Di Nede sekarang ini?
No, I don't have any idea what's going on here.
Tidak, saya tidak punya pemikiran apapun kenapa saya bisa di sini.
We were fighting these strange men on top of a tower in Illyria. The next thing we knew, we were here.
Kita sedang bertarung dengan seseorang yang asing. Orang-orang di atas tower di Illyria. Yang kita tahu selanjutnya adalah kita berada di sini.
You were probably teleported here with those men when they took themselves to Nede.
Kamu mungkin diteleport ke sini ketika orang-orang membawa mereka ke sini, ke Nede.
Who the hell were those guys?
Siapakah semua orang itu, guys?
A group that we call the 10 Wise Men. Before I explain who they are, I must tell you of the mistakes that have haunted Nede's past.
Orang yang disebut dengan 10 Ten Basement. Ya, ini adalah kisahnya Ten Basement.
About 3.7 billion years ago, Nede was a planet.
Sekitar 3,7 juta tahun yang lalu. Miliar 3,7 miliar tahun yang lalu, Nede adalah sebuah planet.
Meaning what? It's a planet now, isn't it?
Maksudmu apa? Ini adalah sebuah planet kan sekarang, iya kan?
The Nede of today isn't a planet at all. What we stand on today is better known as Energy Nede, an artificial planet enveloped in a high energy field.
Oke guys, Saya tidak akan membacakan artinya, saya akan menyingkatnya saja. Setelah ini saya akan mendengarkan orang ini berbicara, guys.
Oh, that must be what my dad called the high energy mass.
3.7 billion years ago, planet Expel did not even exist in space. Even at that time, the people of Nede had vast knowledge of magic science, on a level no other planet could come close to matching. As a result, Nede was able to gain control of every planet in the galaxy. But Nede didn't rule by force. The records claim it was a model of economic cooperation, almost a living utopia. But even in this near utopia, there lived those with evil minds. They called themselves the 10 Wise Men. They were uninterested in interplanetary cooperation. They wanted the entire galaxy under their iron fists. The 10 fanatical madmen began their conquest by first seizing control of Nede with their staggering powers. One by one, Nede's cities fell under the sheer force of their attack. Anyone who refused loyalty to their regime was ruthlessly murdered. They showed pity to no one, not even women and children. The Nedean armed forces mustered everything they had, but they were completely routed by the overwhelming power of the Wise Men. Their rampage across the planet, however, did not last long. The Nedean army summoned up their remaining power, and they fought back fiercely. After weeks of desperate fighting, they finally succeeded in defeating the 10 Wise Men. As their punishment, the 10 Wise Men were exiled to eternity space, a prison from which there can never be any exit. The war was a complete victory for the Nedean forces. And in the process, the Nedeans finally opened their eyes to the extent of the power they had wielded all this time. Even if we never asked for it, we had the technological ability to rule over the entire universe right at our fingertips. If the 10 Wise Men ever came back to haunt us, Nede would be engulfed in total war yet again. Nobody wanted this, of course. After a lengthy conference, the world-renowned Dr. Lantis offered a solution that everyone accepted. We opted to seal away our powers, to put an end to the progress that we had achieved. Planet Nede was destroyed by the hands of the very Nedeans who lived there. And so it was that the entire population relocated to Energy Nede, ensconced safely in its high energy field. The energy that covers this planet exists to forbid any access to or from foreign space. With it, we are totally cut off from the rest of the universe. You know the rest of the story. The 10 Wise Men escaped from their banishment into eternity space. How they managed to escape and how they managed to break into planet Expel is a mystery to us, but the facts are plain for anyone to see. They are out of eternity space, and they have landed on Nede once again, and their goal is nothing less than complete domination of the galaxy.
So those were the 10 Wise Men.
Yes, they are led by the all-powerful Gabriel, with the cunning Lucifer serving as their military advisor. Under them are the remaining 8 Wise Men, which are in turn led by Michael. They are madmen, and they are to be feared. You can find out more about them in the library's database. if you're interested.
Didn't you notice when they came back to this planet?
We did. But the moment Expel's orbit first became erratic, it was already too late to do anything.
So why did you bring us here anyway?
Because you have the potential.
What do you mean?
As we speak, the 10 wise men are preparing to take over the galaxy. And they're starting with energy need. But we simply don't have the power we once had. The power that banished them to another dimension long ago.
So basically, you want us to help you out.
That's right. The powers that we and the 10 wise men have are identical. Neither side can come out on top. What we need is a different kind of power.
A different kind of power? What do you think?
I think we have no choice. We're already here after all. If the 10 wise men want to take over the galaxy, then they'll come after Expel sooner or later.
Well, sounds good.
Sounds good then.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to be blunt, but there isn't a moment to lose. I want to act swiftly and decisively.
What should we do, though?
The first thing you'll want is a mode of transportation to get you around Need.
Isn't that what the transporters are for?
Those are installed only at our main government buildings. For everything else, we use flying symbological creatures known as synards.
Synards?
If you travel north of the Centropolis, you'll arrive at North City. They have a synard breeding farm called The Home up there. I'm sure anyone there can point you to it. Also, there is the library that I mentioned earlier. You'll find a wealth of knowledge about Need's history and technology inside.
Thank you, sir. I'd say it's time to visit North City then.
Rena!
How did you know my name?
I have something to discuss with you, privately. Could you stay behind for just a moment?
Sure.
I wonder what Rena's talking about in there.
We probably shouldn't be thinking about it.
Well, I guess, but
Rena's about to face up to herself for the first time in her life. This isn't something we can really help her out with.
Claude.
I apologize for keeping you.
Oh, not at all.
I had best return to my duties then.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, we didn't mind. Except for Claude, that is.
Rena, listen.
I'm all right.
Rena?
Let's go. I need to find my answers.
Right.
We're heading for North City first, right?
That's straight due north of the Centropolis, I think.
Oke guys, jadi ceritanya gini, 3,7 miliar tahun yang lalu, Nede adalah sebuah planet yang hebat di masanya. Dia mempunyai sebuah magic yang tinggi, kekuatannya sangat tinggi yang bisa mengontrol semua planet di galaksi. Lalu, karena mereka terlalu menganggap kekuatannya terlalu besar, mereka lalu menjadi sombong. Lalu tidak sengaja ada 10 orang yang memporak-porandakan planet Nede, karena mereka sudah merasa bahwa kekuatan mereka ada yang terhebat. Perang lama lalu datang warrior dari Nede melawan Ten Wishmen itu. Ten Wishmen itu lalu dikalahkan oleh warrior dari Nede dan disegel di ruang angkasa tanpa batas yang tidak bisa keluar kemanapun. Karena merasa mereka tidak bisa menggunakan kekuatan terlalu lama, akhirnya Nede menyegel kekuatan mereka menyegel kekuatan mereka lah intinya. Dan mereka juga tahu kalau suatu saat Ten Wishmen itu akan juga bangkit, seperti pemimpin mereka katanya bernama Gabriel. Nah, kenapa kita ada di sini? Karena kita mempunyai potensi untuk bisa mengalahkan mereka katanya. Kita dipercaya oleh Nel selaku Maya dari Centropolis untuk menyelamatkan dunia di Nede ini. Karena kita sudah di Nede, kita disuruh untuk berkeliling dulu ke Nede mencari hal-hal yang diperlukan di Nede. Dan juga sebelum berkeliling ke planet Nede, kita harus mencari sebuah kendaraan yang disebut sinar. Nah, sinar ini kita bisa dapatkan di North City, di kota bagian utara Centropolis ini. Ya kurang lebihnya seperti itu. Kita disuruh untuk mengalahkan dulu Ten Wishmen. Tapi sebelumnya kita harus mencari senjata dulu. Kalau senjata, kendaraan dulu, China. Kalau gitu kita masuk. Habis ini kita ke ke North City. Salah terus dong. Naik. Aduh salah pencet. Oke, ini satu. Enggak ada. Ini ada. Kita akan membeli semua senjata yang kita butuhkan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Nggak perlu. 1, 2, 3. 1. Uang kita banyak guys. Pensil nggak perlu. Ini 1. Ini sudah nggak dipakai. Nggak dipakai. Ini udah nggak dipakai. Ini nggak perlu. Ini nggak perlu. Ini nggak perlu. Cutter nggak perlu. Ini udah. Dan untuk kita jual lagi. Pastiin aja senjatanya udah bisa diganti semua. Dan saya akan menjual item-item yang udah nggak dipakai lagi. Lumayan karena lumayan ya. Udah selesai, kita langsung ke North City. Oh, kita privat dulu aja kalau gitu. Baru kita serius untuk memasuki jalan ceritanya. Bukan sign up. Yang belum. Oh, ini juga ada toko senjata, apakah bisa beli senjata? Oh, gini, salah. Begini kita nggak tahu yang judulnya mana, teman-teman. Sepertinya belum ada yang bisa kita lakukan privat dulu, mungkin nanti ya di sini aja. Beli senjata dulu, lebih penting beli senjata guys. Ini udah. Ini terus kalau nggak ada yang butuh, ini nggak ada, ini nggak ada. Oh, ini dua. Cara apa? 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Udah, 3. Udah, 1, udah 3. Untuk next sure kita jual lagi aja. Untuk next sure. Oke, kita lanjut ke jalan cerita aslinya, kita ke sana. Atau mungkin ke sini dulu, coba. Kita berkeliling kota dulu, yang utama ke sini. Library. The Itch. Guys, kalau kalian ingin tahu informasi tentang basement ini saya bukakan, nanti dibaca sendiri ya guys. Kalau mau dibaca silahkan di pause saja ya guys. Energi Nede. Dokter Landis itu siapa sih? Atau mungkin orang tuanya Rena ya? Mungkin aja sih. Mungkin ini saya kalau lihat tempatnya besar.
Excuse me, Mayor Null told us we could obtain a synard here?
Permisi, Mayor Nat mengatakan kita harus mendapatkan sign-up di sini.
Oh, are you Mr. Claude C, Kenny? He's already contacted us about you. You can head over to the director's office if you like.
Oh, apakah kamu Claude C ini? Ya, betul lah. Oke.
Ah, good to meet you. The mayor told me all about you. My name is Artis. I'm the director of this facility.
Senang bertemu denganmu. Mayor telah mengatakan semua ke saya tentang nama saya adalah Artis. Saya adalah direktur dari fasilitas ini.
This man will be handling the synard creation process for you.
Orang ini akan tolongmu untuk synard creation process.
What do you mean by creation?
Apa yang kamu maksud dengan creation?
A synard is a living creature, yes. But we have to program it with data about its new master before it'll follow directions and orders.
Oh, synard itu adalah hewan alam dan kita harus memasukkan datanya ke dalam synard untuk bisa menjadi apa yang ingin kita suruh.
Wow, that sounds kind of cruel actually.
Wow, suaranya seperti hal yang menyulitkan mungkin.
Well, the synards we raise are genetically modified from the moment they are conceived, so really it's just another part of the process.
Let's not waste any time.
He will lead you through the data entry process. So let me know if you have any question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This way, please. We'll begin the data recording in just a moment. I'll call you into the data entry room when we're ready.
Kita akan segera mulai perekaman data di dalam. Sebentar. Jika saya memanggilmu untuk memasukkan data di data room, jika sudah
Alright.
siap, oke.
Hey, you sure this is gonna work? We've never worked with non-Nedians before.
Apakah kamu yakin ini berguna? Kita tidak pernah bisa bekerja dengan non-Nedian sebelumnya.
Who knows? We don't have a choice. Orders from above.
Katanya orang-orang ini nggak pernah mengurusi penggabungan bersama dari orang luar Nedian. Siapa tahu kita tidak tahu suara seorang. Jika dari atas, maksudnya dari Tuhan.
Man, I wish I could get a promotion.
Semoga saja saya mendapatkan promosi.
Man, these guys are actually tame? They look pretty darn creepy to me, that's all I'll say.
Claude, do you think there's any way we can tell people on Expel that we're on energy need?
Claude, apakah kamu berpikir kita tentang bagaimana kita bisa mengatakan orang-orang diekspor.
Huh?
Maksudnya?
That's a good idea, actually. We pretty much up and disappeared, so they must be pretty worried.
Look, about expel.
What is it, Claude?
Ada apa?
Never mind.
Lupakan.
Well, we're all set. Right this way, please.
Oke, kita semua sudah siap. Lewat jalan, lewat sini.
Alright, we'll begin with Claude's personal data.
Oke, kita mulai dengan Claude personal data.
Please proceed inside. It's completely painless, I promise.
Tolong segera ke dalam. Ini tidak menyakitkan, saya bersumpah.
Now stay perfectly still until I say it's okay to move. We'll be done in just a moment. Alright, you're free to go.
Oh, already?
Cepat sekali loh.
Next up would be Rena. This way, please.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Now just relax. All done. I'm glad there's at least one data subject I don't have to worry much about.
What?
Anyway, next up.
What was that?
Apa-apa itu? Ada gempa guys, ada gempa.
We've lost control of the synard we're working on.
Kita telah kehilangan kontrol dari Selamat ketika kita sedang bekerja.
What?
Apa?
It's going to destroy this place if we don't do something.
Ini akan menghancurkan tempat kita jika kita tidak melakukan sesuatu. Ayo.
Claude!
Let's go.
Let's go. Selamatnya marah guys.
I
Lihat.
guess we've got no choice.
Oke, kita sudah lama tidak bertahan guys.
We can handle this.
Blizzard! Blizzard Squall! Blizzard Squall! Dragon Roar! Blizzard Squall! Blade!
Episode kemarin kita cuma bertaruh 2 kali. Dianggap saja tidak terlalu lama ya.
Blizzard Squall! Blizzard Squall! Blizzard Squall! Blizzard Squall! Dragon Roar!
I'm
Not too
glad
shabby.
everyone's safe.
Main right.
Well, I never thought this would happen.
Jadi saya tidak pernah melihat ini terjadi.
No offense, sir, but what did you expect? We were inputting data from an alien species into the synard. Of course this was gonna happen.
Now wait just a minute.
We lost one of our valuable synards thanks to you. So now what?
Listen, we weren't...
An apology's not going to make up for this. Director, I'm going to need a boost in my research funding to make up for this.
What a terrible thing to happen.
Katanya tadi itu dia tidak pernah memasukkan data kepada orang asing atau alien dari luar planetnya. Jadi kalau kita memasukkan data dari alien atau orang lain dari Nede, hasilnya akan seperti ini.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It was the synard who wouldn't accept your data.
But it didn't have to die for it.
Well, it's obvious by this point that inputting your data into a synard isn't going to work.
So what will we do now then?
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
We better not discuss it here. Let's go back to my office. Thank you. I don't really want too many people to hear this. Not that it matters much to them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just go over into that transporter over there for me, all right? It's unlocked. You.
Yes, sir?
What was that about?
You'll have the rest explained to you on the other side. Hopefully, the mayor won't have any complaints.
Are we getting involved in something under the table here?
Hey, you're here to save the universe, aren't you? We all have to make some sacrifices along the way.
What do you mean?
Look, do you want a synard or not? Just get going.
All right. Could I ask you one question, though?
What?
Whose data was it that caused the synard to go berserk?
I don't see the point of answering that question.
Fair enough.
Transporter yang hebat.
Now where are we?
Sekarang di mana kita? Dan karena kita sudah mencapai waktunya dan kita sudah menganjurkan satu tempat, guys. Dan saya kira untuk episode Star Ocean kali ini saya akhiri sampai di sini dulu. Tetap subscribe, like, komen, dan share ya teman-teman. Lalu jaga kesehatan, jangan sampai sakit ya teman-teman. Di next video kita akan bertemu lagi. Jadi sampai jumpa dan bye.